I have officially seen it all. Kahleah Copper's wig falls off in the middle of the game. They call a timeout. She runs to the locker room, putting her, you really can't make this stuff up. And Caitlin Clark, though she's not playing in Chicago, she still takes over Chicago. She is the main attraction, the biggest draw in all of the WNBA.
No one was prepared for this courtside mayhem, even though the WNBA was already crazy. More than only the ball was lost by one guy. Mid-play, mid-dramatic, mid-everything, she lost her wig. As if it couldn't get much dirtier, a fan got booted out of the arena like a failed halftime act after cracking one too many jokes. Hold on tight. This goes beyond sports. The scoreboard is a feature of reality TV. Now, let's explore the insanity you must witness to believe.
I'm not trying to make fun of, but goddamn. Joanna, man. Y'all can give elbows to the chin of Caitlin Clark every game, but people are getting kicked out of the game because they laughing at your the wig piece and it's flying away. How in the world is she bald under that wig? That's the biggest issue here. Is she bald under the wig? I couldn't believe my eyes that her hairpiece got snatched out and they stopped the game. This is why y'all don't get paid as much as men. Show me a man hairpiece falling off, his toupee falling off, and they stop.
It's somewhat astonishing that this didn't occur sooner given the prevalence of weaves, wigs, and hair pulling. You would think the WNBA would have included a disclaimer on tickets after decades of industrial-strength edge glue, high-speed ponytail whiplash, and the occasional mid-air bun malfunction. It's possible that objects flying off heads are closer than they seem. However, we are currently broadcast live on national television. Like it's trying to get into the draft, a wig takes off.
You really can't make this stuff up. You really can't make this stuff up. They stop playing. Alyssa Thomas calls a timeout. The wig's on the floor. Kahleah Copper tries to hide behind DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna Bonner not doing her any favors. DeWanna Bonner not doing any favor. That's got to be some type of girl code, right? There's got to be some type of code. If my wig falls off, you all need to huddle around me and make sure this moment doesn't look any more embarrassed.
Not just any wig malfunctioned here. It was an outright hair exorcism. It was safe, laid, and blessed by the salon gods in a split second. Then it was in the air, hovering as if it were acting out a scene from Space Jam. The audience let out a gasp. The bench refrained from giggling. A renegade lace front performing the Harlem Shake in front of the scorer's table is the quintessential WNBA scene, so the camera operator zoomed in.
This is one of the many reasons I can't take this league seriously. This is one of the many reasons that I refer to the WNBA as pretend basketball. This league is literally the world of make-believe. It's a league of myths and fantasies, mythical racism, fake victims. The media describes WNBA players as elite athletes, which is one of the greatest myths ever told. There are players in the WNBA pretending to be stars.
Additionally, our side character, the fan, enters as if the wig's escape velocity wasn't enough. The courageous person who dared to joke about it. One brief remark, most likely along the lines of, she got crossed and uncrowned. Security then sprang into action, claiming that he had just touched a laser beam in Area 51. He can be seen grinning one moment and flying like the wig itself the next. It's not good when even the popcorn vendor stops to ask, did they really kick him out for that?
These people just can't get it right. The WNBA just cannot get it right. Y'all got to make a decision, bro. Do y'all want fans or not? Do y'all want fans or not? This is ridiculous. Listen, I wasn't even going to touch on this. I left it alone. Until I saw a fan was thrown out of the game for laughing. This is ridiculous. The WNBA, y'all cannot be so sensitive about every little
Let's now discuss priorities. Players that have equipment problems are given injury timeouts. And by equipment, we don't mean jerseys or trainers. We are discussing the failure of lash glue when defensive pressure is applied. A rogue applies pressure on a paint-embedded nail. As if it were a national emergency, an edge control emergency stops the game clock. An entire glam squad is on retainer-wielding spray-like defibrillator somewhere in the locker room. The officials had witnessed everything. At this stage, referees receive training in both swift wig retrieval and basketball regulations. When minutes played with lashes intact are included in the post-game stat sheet, you can tell the league is different. Ignore field goals. Where is the wig security rating stat? Players should begin double knotting their bundles like cleats after this. Here, let's be truthful. The WNBA is more than just a league for sports. With added cardio, it's a traveling reality program. It's the only location where you can witness a synthetic scalp liftoff, a crossover, and a scuffle all in one quarter. Don't attempt to hide on Tuesdays in the same way that wigs do. Like they were attempting to explain a UFO sighting without acknowledging they had seen it. Even the commentators skirted around it. A strange object of some kind seems to be lying loose on the floor. That's a 24-inch Peruvian body wave, sir. Please treat it with some deference.
Well, you knew there was no way in the world I was not going to talk about this morning. Not a chance in the pit of Hades. Pay us what you owe us. That looks freaking, that entire slogan looks ridiculous this morning. It truly does. And the idea that a fan got ejected for heckling this is utterly absurd. And it was players that turned in the fans. What is going on here? What is going on? They literally, that's the lowest of low-hanging fruit. A wig fell off of a player and you got mad because a fan decided to use it to heckle? Are you joking?
This is a deeper problem than a wig going out of style. It's the entire circus that goes with it. There is already a fine line between satire and performance in this league. On the court, players are giving it their all. Most of them, however, viewers are paying attention to the plot twists. Because, let's be honest, acting like you're playing hoops, acting like the arena is full, and now acting like you have hair. The NBA keeps writing checks as if this is all part of the grand scheme, and the ball simply happens to bounce in this fully produced musical. They might be encouraging women's sports. Perhaps they simply want to support the most fascinating soap show since Dynasty. The internet trolls, meanwhile, are having a great time. AI-generated video of the weave conducting post-game interviews, slow-motion replays, and memes of flying wigs are all over social media.
Latest fantasy presented by the WNBA, we have a story involving synthetic hair? I didn't know the Wicked Weave Joy Reid applied to be a WNBA player. I knew she was looking for work. I knew she was desperately searching for gainful employment, along with a reliable form of transportation. When MSNBC fired the artist formerly known as Weave back in February, they also confiscated her broom.
The wig has better handling than half the players on the floor, a fan joked. It may sound harsh, but it's time for a team meeting, or at the very least a tougher wig cap, when your hairpiece receives more airtime than your three-point percentage. The league, of course, attempted to twist it. They described it as a reminder that athletes are human and a moment of vulnerability. Please. It lacked the real scores, but had all the suspense of a fourth-quarter buzzer beater. Not to mention the commentators who are still making an effort to be serious. As if this league wasn't just a lace front away from being turned into a Saturday Night Live parody. While the internet is debating whether it was a frontal or a closure, they are out here analyzing pick and rolls. However, that might be the WNBA's covert tactic. And nobody makes a bigger mistake than a player who glues on a $700 wig while fully aware that she could be fouled in the front row. That's bravery. That's commitment. Brand loyalty is that.